Sorry, that was a little bit of a dash to get here. How are we all doing? Who've we got? Everybody feeling good tonight? Feeling great? I hope so. I do hope so. So let me know in the chat if you're here and you're joining. Oh, it's Wednesday. Lot of fun. Lot of fun to be had. Yes. So, I mean, delicious. Has everybody had a good day? It's been a bit miz, but it's still been nice, right? It's still been good. It's not been a bad day at all. What's everybody been up to this week? Anything exciting? What have I been up to? So, I've had the absolute pleasure of looking after a rather lovely doggo for a few days. Mango. She's delicious. So we've had some wonderful times up and down the river. Hi, Andy. And one of the best things about this is the fact that I've finally seen some swallows. Like summer's actually finally drifted in, which just makes my life, quite honestly. So yeah, so that's exciting. So this is all the more important because I was told by somebody whose wildlife knowledge is extremely good that there was a huge thunderstorm across Greece and they just found thousands of swallows dead on the beaches because they're migrating. And that's quite distressing because they're already endangered, believe it or not. So I've been looking out and suddenly, ooh, all these gorgeous swallows like going up and down the river, which is ace. And went for a run this evening, hence the dash to get here, sorry. And there's like the second wave of ducklings has come in as well, which I find very amusing. So I've been enjoying them. And the heron was out on the water tonight. So just a lovely wildlife time. It seems, and I don't know if this is down to the weather or, I mean, maybe I've just not tended to it enough, but it seems like some of the frogs have just gone, meh, we're over your pond. So not as much chat, but I still have my little froglet in my greenhouse. So we still have a daily catch up with each other as he peers at me from under his pot. And I have a look at my tomatoes, make sure they're doing all right. And they are. Loads of flowers. Well excited about that. Cucumbers doing okay. No flowers coming along yet. Courgettes going great guns. They're in the ground. And Marco bought a bell pepper plant. And that's got flowers on it. So I'm well excited about that. Had our first strawberry. Yup, homegrown strawberry tasting. Amazing. Just one. There's one still trying to get ripe. But the one, oh, so good. So good. And so far, no little critters have found their way into the old greenhouse to maybe snatch my beautiful strawberries away. So how are we all doing? I'm trying to think what else has been happening this week. All the days just mush into one great lockdown is what I'm finding. I tell you what deliciousness did happen. Let's just double check the time. Oh, okay, we've got loads of time. Cheers. Good evening, everybody. Cheers. Vodka and tonic tonight, everyone. Vodka and tonic. So lovely. So, I took the wonderful Mango for a nice long walk and bumped into King of Chorlton and Didsbury, Mary and Archie's, bumped into the lovely Bryn, and that was just, I mean, bumped into, we were socially distanced, so it's a figure of speech. We didn't actually bump, you know, there was no physical contact. Although it was very hard not to hug him. So yeah, bumped into the lovely Bryn, had a little catch up, that was delicious. in an unexpected place. Unexpected place, you know. Always nice because, you know, on lockdown you go wandering. You wimble around, don't you? So, yeah. So that was lovely. Lovely to see a face. What else? And I do need to call in. I need to order my delivery because our wonderful establishment is open for collection. So go to the website, check it out, see what you fancy. There's a discount on some of the beers at the moment as well, some of the cans, and we have very good beers. So there was definitely some Alphabet Brew in there, a couple of others. So check it out, you know, give yourself a break one night. Think to yourself, I really need Sabi Shrap. That is going to make my life right now. And order it from the lovely Mary and Archie. And we're excited. We're excited. It feels like we're getting there, right? We're getting there. We're all going to be reopened soon and we're all going to be able to touch each other. Not in that way, but in, you know, a communal, wonderful, I'd like to hold your hand again kind of way. So I'm very excited about that. Hopefully also the lesson that everybody's learned is that no one was washing their hands enough. No one. Yeah. Let's hope we all learned. Yeah. Okay. So 6 minutes. So all you need is a pen and paper. You don't even need a teammate. You can just challenge yourself. You don't even need pen and paper. Andy quite often doesn't write his answers down, do you, Andy? You just join in. What have you got to drink tonight, Andy? It was Andy's birthday last week. He had a pepperoni, and treated himself, I think, to a bourbon. Did you treat yourself to a little whiskey at the end of the night there, Andy? I think you did. So, yeah, that's all you need. Pen and paper, maybe some little grey cells, maybe not. I mean, it's a lot of effort on a Wednesday, halfway through the week. We've got to get over the other side and continue on. And a lot has happened. Shock, horror. My starlights died pretty much as soon as we'd finished. So I've got a replacement. I have got a replacement. They're just not up yet. But maybe I should just wrap them around myself. I didn't remember to tape. I was just using tape before, but I wanted to put in little tacks to get them on. I'm looking at them going, oh, there we go. There we go. So the stars do still exist, but they've just, you know, let's put them on like a waistcoat of stars. Ta-da. Are we still on the marble? Did you get a big delivery of marble, Andy? This is also, we're drifting into June, so you'll be pleased to know this is one of my Glastonbury staples. Mum, if you're watching, you'll recognise it because it's her original French Connection shirt from back in the day. I know. Amazing, right? Amazing. But it's a Glastonbury staple, so if any of my mates that come with me to Glastonbury, they'll know. Generally, if it's raining, it's all good. Hi, Alan. Nice to see you. Still on the marble. Manchester. I love a marble. I need to get an order in, actually. I need to do some research. Obviously, the wonderful... And this is amazing. My friend ordered Shindigger the other day. Hi, Paddy, if you watch him. Ordered some Shindigger the other day. Lives in, sort of just the other side of Ancoats. 15 minutes later, they knocked on his door with his order. 15 minutes. That, my friends, is service. That is why we always have Shindigger as our house pale. That's astounding. I'm so impressed. Obviously, it's within the M60 and all of that, but very good. What else? Who else? Northern Dun Untapped, just down the road from me. They're still doing deliveries. The wonderful Sip on Burton Road, just up from Mary and Archie. They've got deliveries or collection for your wine and your bits and bobs. Love those guys. Another amazing independent business. Obviously, now are doing takeaway. So, yeah, if you need beers or you need a bit of food, you need a little bit more of Mary and Archie. Oh my, we should do that. We should order from Mary and Archie, go and collect it, and then all do the quiz. Like, we're actually having a full Mary and Archie Manchester experience. There we go. There we go. Next week. Yeah, Shindigger, yes. Marvel cans are a tad larger. I mean, size can be important. Not always, but it can be. It's true. So, 2 minutes to start time. Haha. So make sure you've got your knowledge. If you can drag it up from wherever it's been. And your pen and paper. And a teammate. Maybe call someone. Say just crack on. Get on YouTube. It's only an hour. Have a little go. Why not? Trying to think of other things. Bryn. Oh, it was delicious seeing Bryn. Looking after Mango. Amazing. So much has been happening in the last week. So much has blown my mind. And it seems ridiculous to say I've just realised. I've not just realised. I feel like I'm finally acknowledging the fact that there are clearly people who just create profiles on multiple profiles on Twitter to purely be hateful. And I find that quite upsetting because I think that only somebody who's really unhappy would spend their time doing that. And it's just such a waste of energy. So that's been interesting. So I've been trying to take a break. Let's take a break from a few bits of social media. Signed an absolute shed load of petitions this week. Trying to get some hedgehog corridors. Trying to sort out food standards. Unbelievable. And things like that. Things that I'm passionate about. If there was one for littering, I'd go for it. Cannot believe the amount of fly tipping I'm seeing at the moment. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do when the tips are open again, eh? What are you going to do? All right. So I'm going to wait 1 more minute till 1 minute past 8. And then we'll get started. Why not? Yes. Wednesday. Why not? I feel like I'm just getting started. I probably should have gone for that run this morning. Would have got me a lot more motivated. But it's all good. You know, wrote a quiz. Got some stuff done. Yes. Brilliant. So, are we all feeling good? Are we feeling great? So, let's begin. Let's try and get Sam to stop saying so. That'd be good. Let's begin. Why not? It's Mary and Archie quiz. It's completely free. You need your pen and paper, possibly a team, possibly not. Who cares? Your destiny is in your own hands. It means nothing, but for me, it means everything that you've chosen to join me. So, we've got 5 rounds of 10 questions. We'll do a round. You can let me know in the chat if you need me to repeat anything. I'll always say the questions at least twice. And if you can't sign into the chat, I'm really sorry. Just write down a guess. And then we'll do the answers at the end of each round. And at the end, you can let me know your final scores, how you're getting on. And if you've got any suggestions for rounds that you really want to see, I am totally open to that. Completely open to that. So that's it. 50 questions. Should we get started? Why not? It's the Mary and Archie quiz. Welcome Wednesday. Yes. So round 1 every week at the moment, it seems, is general knowledge. There's no theme to this general knowledge. It's just a normal general knowledge round. We ready? Question number 1. Where did the dodo live until they were hunted to extinction? Where did the dodo live until they were hunted to extinction? Also, if anybody's coming in late, you can let me know at the end of the round if you need a question repeating, so don't panic. Question number 2. Moon River won the Academy Award for Best Original Song after featuring in which film? Moon River won the Academy Award for Best Original Song after featuring in which film? Sing it to yourself. See what happens. Question number 3. In which country are the Angel Falls? Highest in the world. In which country are the Angel Falls? Andy, get in. Get in. Why? Why are you so excited, Andy? What's happening? What's happening? Or do you just know all of them? Question number 4. The Burma Star was a medal awarded for service in which war? The Burma Star was a medal awarded for service in which war? So think about that one. Generally speaking, I try to make sure that if you think about it, you can probably figure it out. Maybe. It's hard when you know the answer. Question number 5. What is the collective noun for a group of foxes? What is the collective noun for a group of foxes? Lots of little fox cub videos around at the moment. I haven't caught any of Springwatch actually. Recently, that's unusual for me. But seen lots of people's videos of foxes around Didsbury. That is for sure. Question number 6. What component of an atom would you not expect to find in the nucleus? What component of an atom would you not expect to find in the nucleus? Nucleus. Nucleus. It's a weird word to say. Nuclear. 7. Question number 7. Have to remember, I'm not on my own. People can see me. Question number 7. What colour was the computer game character Pac-Man? What colour was the computer game character Pac-Man? I'm ashamed to admit I might have watched Pixels the other day. Not on purpose. It was just on telly and I didn't change the channel. Don't judge me. Question number 8. Which popular children's book did Kenneth Grahame write? Which popular children's book did Kenneth Grahame write? Some would say it's a classic. Surely all would say that. It's a classic. Question number 9. Which planet did Superman come from? Which planet did Superman come from? Nice easy one, hopefully. Yeah. And question number 10. Where is the 2023 Rugby World Cup being held? Where is the 2023 Rugby World Cup being held? Where's it gonna be? Hopefully you know. Hopefully you know. I'd quite like to go. Not gonna lie. Quite like to go. So we'll see. So that's the end of round 1. If anybody needs anything repeating, just pop it into the chat. Any question number into the chat. Anything you need clarifying. Hopefully that was a nice easing in to quiz life this evening. And Andy, you've still not explained the get in. Get in. I'm like, there's no football on. I'm hoping you just know them. You know them, don't you, Andy? Oh, that's delicious. Clean, smooth, cannot beat a vodka tonic. Every so often, it's just what you need. Knew the first two, that was it. You might know more than the first two, Andy. You might know more. You might. Never underestimate yourself. Never underestimate yourself. Is everybody good? Does anybody need anything repeating? Or shall I read out the answers? Hoops. Yes. Hoops, I can see you in the chat. You disappeared. That might be it. Last week she got out one sentence and then all her chat just vanished. I am wearing lights. So you missed me earlier. My starlights died. So I replaced them, but I forgot my tape. So I'm wearing lights. I hope you like them. Question number 8. Which popular children's book did Kenneth Grahame write? Which popular children's book did Kenneth Grahame write? Hello, Tazy. Thanks for joining. Yeah, Kenneth Grahame. Kenneth Grahame. Popular children's book. It's a classic. Little starlights. Yeah, I'll get them taped up for next week. Also, I was doing self-tape, wasn't I? So I took everything down, which didn't help. Didn't help. We all good? Is that all we need, do we reckon? Shall we crack on with some answers? Yeah. So, round 1, general knowledge, your answers. Number 1, where did the dodo live until they were hunted to extinction? Mauritius. The island of Mauritius. 2, Moon River won the Academy Award for Best Original Song after featuring in which film? Breakfast at Tiffany's. Audrey Hepburn. Although, I feel like, did she sing it or did somebody else sing it? Can't remember that now. Or is that crossing over into My Fair Lady territory? 3. In which country are the Angel Falls? Venezuela. 4. The Burma Star was a medal awarded for service during World War II. 5. The collective noun for a group of foxes is a skulk. Love that word, a skulk. 6. What component of an atom would you not expect to find in the nucleus? Electrons. 7. What colour was the computer game character Pac-Man? Yellow. 8. Which popular children's book did Kenneth Grahame write? The Wind in the Willows. 9. Which planet did Superman come from? Krypton. And 10. Where is the 2023 Rugby World Cup being held? It's just over the way. Vive la France! Yeah, France. France hosting it. The country that boos their own team. I've been to the Stade de France. It was a lot of fun. But they are rough on their own players. So we'll see. Be a lot of fun. Bit of sunshine, a few beers. Sounds great, right? Maybe a trip to the Riviera afterwards. So, how did we do? Let me know how you fared in the chat. See how you did. Any scores? Anybody willing to part with their scores? Poor 4. A disappointing 5. 3. Oh, Alessandra, yeah, no. Unfortunately, having a little cheeky drink does definitely help. That's why pub quizzes work. It's like it loosens your brain. Alan, 8 out of 10. Strong. Tazy, 6. Yes. Marco got 6. Strong work, people. I mean, a poor 4. I just think it is what it is. That's the whole point of general knowledge, right? You get lucky or you don't. Know a few people that feel like that most of the time. So, shall we move on? Yeah, let's move on. Why not? Round 2 this week is food and drink. So, question number 1. Which nut is used to flavour a traditional Bakewell tart? Which nut is used to flavour a traditional Bakewell tart? Love a tart. I haven't had a Bakewell in ages. Maybe I should try and make one during this lockdown life. I finally managed to get flour the other day. So maybe I should. 2. What is the most eaten fruit in the world? What is the most eaten fruit in the world? Question number 3. It's a random one. What is the main ingredient of Cullen skink? What is the main ingredient of Cullen skink? Cullen skink. Cullen skink. Cullen skink. What's the main ingredient? I feel like that's one that obviously if you know it, you know it. 4. What type of pastry is used to make profiteroles? What type of pastry is used to make profiteroles? How many people watch Bake Off? Yep. Delicious. And question number 5. What type of fish is used in the making of Worcestershire sauce? What type of fish is used in the making of Worcestershire sauce? So yeah, any very strict vegetarians or vegans that you know that have a Bloody Mary. Oops. Yeah. What's Andrew saying? I'm playing on my own. I'm not too bright. I'm from Chiltern. You are bright. We do crosswords together. So I know you are. Lies. So, now. 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. I'm going to give you the ingredients for a cocktail. And you need to name the cocktail. Huh? See, I shouldn't have gone for a run. I should have prepped myself a cocktail. That's what I should have done. So, 6, 7, 8 and 9, 10. I'm going to give you the ingredients. You have to name the cocktail. Okay? Makes sense? So, number 6, vodka. Triple sec or Cointreau, depending on what your drinks cabinet's got. Cranberry and lime juice. The ingredients are vodka, triple sec or Cointreau, cranberry and lime juice. What is the cocktail? Feel like, I mean, that's, if you watched a certain TV show, you probably know that. Seven. Gin, Campari and Vermouth Rosso. And that's it. Gin, Campari and Vermouth Rosso. What is the cocktail? Gin, Campari and Vermouth Rosso. I wish I liked it. I don't. It's that simple. Something about Campari that I just can't do. We're good? Number 8. Tequila. Triple sec or Cointreau and lime juice. Tequila, triple sec and lime juice. What is your cocktail? I could. I'm blatantly going to get off this quiz and be like, ordering bottles for the household bar. Number 9, cognac. And some would say it definitely, you can't just say brandy, it has to be a VSOP or a cognac. Triple sec and lemon juice. Cognac, triple sec and lemon juice. And we're talking old school. If you can think of an old name, either you know it or it's an old school. That's your clue. And number 10, vodka, coffee liqueur and cream. We all know it, right? We all know it. Vodka, coffee liqueur and cream. That one was for John Gibson. I don't even know if he's watching or playing. So, that's it. Does anybody need anything repeating at all? Let me know in the chat. I'll see what I can do. Ooh, see how you feel about the next round. How are we doing? Everybody good? Number 3. Question number 3 was, what is the main ingredient of Cullen skink? Cullen skink. It's quite a traditional dish. And number 8 is tequila, triple sec or Cointreau, so I'll say triple sec. Tequila, triple sec and lime juice. What's the cocktail? Tequila, triple sec and lime juice. Quite refreshing, if done correctly. I was tempted to put in the garnish, but I didn't. For a few of them I could have put in the garnish, but didn't. Are we good? Everybody got everything they need? Last chance. Write down a random guess. Why not? Why not? Love a bit of random. Makes the world go round. Makes life far more interesting. All right, I'm going to do your answers. So round 2, food and drink. Number 1, which nut is used to flavour a traditional Bakewell tart? The almond. Almonds. 2, what is the most eaten fruit in the world? Bananas. The good old banana. Yep. I mean, we know that. Some might say, don't always eat them. Hence the surge in banana bread that we've had in lockdown. And there you go. 3, what is the main ingredient of Cullen skink? It's haddock. It's fish. I'll accept fish. Specifically, haddock. 4, what type of pastry is used to make profiteroles? Choux. Choux pastry. They are delicious. I don't know if I've ever attempted to make them. Maybe I should. Should make some choux. 5, what type of fish is used in the making of Worcestershire sauce? And part of me is wondering whether this is actually the key to a Bloody Mary being good for a hangover. It's anchovies. Upsettingly, it's fermented anchovies. I know, right? Ugh. But the saltiness, and you think fermented, and you think, oh, kombucha, and that's meant to be good for you. Like, fermented foods are meant to be good for you. I wonder if that is the secret that lets your body get itself back on track. Number 6, vodka triple sec, Cointreau. Triple sec or Cointreau, cranberry and lime juice. So what cocktail do we get? Maybe with a little bit of burnished orange peel there, little twist. It's the Cosmopolitan. Sex and the City favourite, the Cosmopolitan. 7, gin, Campari and Vermouth Rosso. It's a Negroni. A Negroni. Strong cocktail. 8, tequila, triple sec and lime juice make a margarita. The classic margarita. Salt that glass. 9, cognac, triple sec and lemon juice. It's a sidecar. sidecar cocktail. And 10, vodka, coffee liqueur and cream. I mean, it's the dude's favourite. It's a White Russian. A White Russian. As beloved in the Big Lebowski. So, how did we get on? How was that little food and drink round for you? How did we score? Do you hate me a little bit? Or are you okay? Are you like, we're mixing it up. We've gone back to food and drink. I like it. Hopefully, that's how you're feeling. We're going to find out. Ooh, 6 out of 10. Yes. Very good. Very good. I think we're doing well, guys. I'm feeling very positive. Andy only knew 2. Hoops, she got a 6. Tazy, another 6. Consistent. I like consistent. Strong work. 6 out of 10 from Alan. Yes. Very good. Positivity. That's what we like. Bit of positivity. All right. So, rolling on. Round 3. Round 3 this week is fashion. Yeah, I've gone there. Inspired by a family quiz a couple of weeks ago. We've gone for fashion. So, question number 1. Which street in London is famous for men's bespoke tailoring? Which street in London is famous for men's bespoke tailoring? Ha. We all know that. Yeah? Yeah? Number 2. What is the name of the pouch Scotsmen wear in front of their kilts? That lovely little pouch. What is the name of the pouch Scotsmen wear in front of their kilts? If you've ever been up to Edinburgh and walked up the Mahal, shops full of them. Full of them. I can't remember if my friend bought one once. She went, this would be great for festivals. I was like, yeah, fair. Better than a bum bag, some might say. Question number 3. Fashion was a 1980 hit for which music icon? Fashion was a 1980 hit for which music icon? Wasn't it used in the closing ceremony of the 2012 Olympics as well? I feel like it was. Fashion. We're good, we're keeping up. Question number 4. Who designed the team kit for the 2012 Olympics? Who designed the team kit for the 2012 Olympics? Yeah. Can you remember? Hopefully you can remember. Question number 5. Which famous department store first opened its doors in London in 1909 and had the first ever beauty department, changing retail forever, in 1910? Which famous department store, so which department store first opened its doors in London in 1909 and had the first ever beauty department, changing retail forever, in 1910? So, can you name that store? Number 6. Who is credited with inventing the little black dress? Who is credited with inventing the little black dress and giving it its nickname, LBD? Which icon was that? Delicious. Are we good? Question number 7. Which supermodel famously fell on Vivienne Westwood's catwalk in Paris in 1993? Which supermodel famously fell on Vivienne Westwood's catwalk in Paris in 1993? To be fair, those shoes were insane. So who was it, that famous fall? Number 8. What label has a polo player as their logo? What fashion label has a polo player as their logo? See, it's not as bad as you thought it was going to be, is it? I said fashion and you went, not as bad as you thought it was going to be. Number 9. Vera Wang is famous for designing what item? Vera Wang is famous for designing what item? And question number 10. Where was the first Fashion Week held in 1943? First ever Fashion Week held in 1943. Was it A? I didn't do it. Wait. Rewind. Guys, it's a multiple choice question. Ba, ba, ba. Yes. First one of the night. Where was the first Fashion Week held in 1943? A. London. B. Paris. Or C. New York? Where was the first Fashion Week held? 1943? A. London. B. Paris. Or C. New York? Yeah. So, that's the end of it. End of round 3. How do we think we did? Does anybody need a question repeating? Pop it in the chat if you do, and I will do that for you. Give you a couple of minutes. Fill in any backspaces. Have a lovely guess. Write down a ridiculous word. Write down the name of somebody. Just do whatever you can, darlings. It's all fine. But if you need anything repeating, just let me know. Writing that round made me realise I'm actually quite looking forward to going into a shop and actually just touching things. Trying on an item or choosing something that isn't just a vegetable. I'm really looking forward to that. So, I mean, if we still have any shops and high street left. Fingers crossed. So, how are we doing? Anybody need anything repeating? I don't think you do. I think we're all feeling confident. I hope you're feeling confident. Should we do it? Roll out some answers. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so round 3, your answers for round 3. Question number 1 was, which street in London is famous for men's bespoke tailoring? Savile Row. Lovely people, Savile Row. 2, what is the name of the pouch Scotsmen wear in the front of their kilts? It's a sporran. A sporran. A sporran. Love it. Yeah. 3, fashion was a 1980 hit for which musical icon? David Bowie. 4, who designed the team kit for the 2012 Olympics? Stella McCartney. Aha. 5, which famous department store first opened its doors in London in 1909 and had the first ever beauty department, changing the world of retail forever? Selfridges. Remember Mr. Selfridge, ITV? Good old Jeremy Pinner. 6, who is credited with inventing the little black dress? Coco Chanel. 7, which supermodel famously fell on Vivienne Westwood's catwalk in Paris in 1993? Naomi Campbell. 8, what label has a polo player as their logo? Ralph Lauren. Number 9, Vera Wang is famous for designing what item? wedding dresses. And 10, where was the very first Fashion Week held in 1943? 1943 is the giveaway there. Think about that year. Yeah. C, New York. Yep, there we go. So, how did we get on? Let me know how you scored in the chat, how you felt about that. If you never ever want me to do a fashion round ever again, or if you're good with it and that was actually okay and not as bad as you thought it was going to be. How did you score, lovely people? How did you score? I'm really tempted to just wrap these around my head in some way, but I won't. Again, people can see me. People can see me. People can see me. 9 out of 10. Yes. Ha! Best ever score. Well done. See, I knew it was going to be a good Wednesday. I knew it. Could feel it in my bones. 7. Yes. See, doing very well, people. Very, very well. Hoop's got an 8. Andy, 6. Not bad for a fat lad from Chiltern. Hey. Hey, fat lad that runs marathons, you're all good. Alan, 6. Yes, look at those. See, so anybody that was dreading that round when I went, it's going to be fashion, people. There you go. There you go. Happy days. So this is normally the time where I say, I'll have a quick moment for you to refresh your beverage or run to use the toilet or grab a packet of crisps. Whatever you need to do. We'll take a couple of moments before we do your final 2 rounds tonight. Just a couple of moments. Just a couple. If there's anything you want to chat about or say to me in the chat, go ahead. Go right on ahead. I'm trying to think what else I need to say. What else have I been up to? It has felt like quite a long week. I did my teaching yesterday, so I got to see my kids. And obviously the year 6s are all still back at school and doing well. Although one of them did say, one of her friends who had chosen not to come back and is coming back in another 2 weeks' time, I think she said, now can't fit into her old class because obviously they've downgraded the sizes of the classes for the kids. So I think she was like, part of her was clearly going, ha ha, told her so. And the other part of her, because she's still got her form tutor, the other part was a bit like, oh, well, my friend's a bit upset. So that's upsetting. That was quite funny. They're very sweet. But they seem to be getting on really well. And the school seemed to be just being amazing. Amazing. All school teachers, nursery workers, I bow down to you. I think you're phenomenal. So, how are we getting on? I'll just give another 30 seconds. Get people to join us. Back from refreshing themselves. Refreshing is very important. We all know this in the Land of Pub quiz. Sorry, I don't give you enough time to go for a cigarette, but you can cope without one for an hour, surely. Surely. One would hope, darlings. One would hope. So, are we ready? Of course we are. Round 4. Round 4 this week is television. I know. So, television. Question number 1. In which political comedy series did Peter Capaldi play spin doctor Malcolm Tucker? Aha. In which political comedy series did Peter Capaldi play spin doctor Malcolm Tucker? I know, right? He's suddenly going, oh, it's a TV round. Get in. Question number 2. Which TV show was set principally on Wisteria Lane? Which TV show was set principally on Wisteria Lane? Question number 3. What was the surname of Del Boy and Rodney in Only Fools and Horses? What was the surname of Del Boy and Rodney in Only Fools and Horses? Very British. That's very British. If anybody's watching from elsewhere. Sorry. Question number 4. What was the name of the USS Enterprise captain played by Patrick Stewart? What was the name of the USS Enterprise captain played by Patrick Stewart? The legend that is Patrick Stewart. Hopefully we're all good, keeping up, just writing those, knowing all the answers, writing them all down. Question number 5. In The Simpsons, what is the name of the mayor of Springfield? In The Simpsons, what is the name of the mayor of Springfield? Now you can picture him. Got his face. What's his name? Oh. Yep. 6. Jimmy McNulty, played by Dominic West, was a major character in which American crime drama series? Jimmy McNulty, played by Dominic West, was a major character in which American crime drama series? Which I've never watched. Again, don't judge me. I never have time. Number 7. Which girl group performed and advertised Channel 5's launch in 1997? Which girl group performed on and advertised Channel 5's launch in 1997? Yep. 97. Ooh. Who knew Channel 5 had been going that long? Ooh, long time. Number 8. Who presents Dragon's Den? Who is the presenter of Dragon's Den? Huh. Number 9. Which comedy duo created and performed Bottom? Which comedy duo created and performed Bottom? Classic. And number 10. In which city do Ross and Rachel get married in Friends? In which city do Ross and Rachel get married in Friends? So, some might say a nice, easy TV round. Anybody need anything repeating? Gotta make the time, Sam. Well, you know, it's a commitment. A TV show is a massive commitment. And, you know, hours of your life. So, and at the moment, I'm still fully committed to ER. It's all right. I'm on season 8, guys. I'm on season 8. And Drag Race. So, I'm still on season 6 of Drag Race. Yeah. So, you know, I'll make time one day. I'll make time one day. The lovely Scotsman got me to watch The Sopranos, the best television ever made. So, you know, I'll get there eventually. Anybody need any questions repeating, or are we all good? Yeah, so much I need to watch. Everybody keeps telling me to watch The Witcher at the moment as well. And, ooh, yeah. Yep. Sounds ridiculous at this point in time to be in lockdown and be like, I'm struggling to watch things. Oh, feeling a full house. I love that, without being cocky. Mainly thanks to my husband. I don't know if this is a strong judgment on your husband's downtime, Tazy. I'm not sure watching TV constitutes a hobby? But just saying. Are we ready then? Shall I read out the answers? All right, so number 1, in which political comedy series did Peter Capaldi, legend, play spin doctor Malcolm Tucker? The Thick of It. The Thick of It. Oh, that's what I was going to say earlier. So I've been trying to watch all the National Theatre Live productions every week, and this house, last week's performance was absolutely amazing. Like, absolutely amazing. It was brilliant. I cannot, honestly, I was blown away. And it was all set sort of Thatcher's takeover in the House of Commons. Brilliant. Number 2, which TV show was set principally on Wisteria Lane? Desperate Housewives. Yes. 3, what was the surname of Del Boy and Rodney in Only Fools and Horses? Trotter. The Trotter brothers. 4, what was the name of the USS Enterprise captain played by Patrick Stewart? Yes. Jean-Luc Picard. Yes. Jean-Luc Picard. Yeah, amazing. 5, in The Simpsons, what is the name of the mayor of Springfield? It's Joe Quimby. 6, Jimmy McNulty was a major character in the American crime drama series The Wire. And 7, which girl group performed on and advertised Channel 5's launch in 1997? 5 ladies, the Spice Girls. Unbelievable, right? They got the biggest band to help them launch the channel, and yet they could still afford to run. It's pretty impressive. 8, who presents Dragon's Den? Evan Davis. 9, which comedy duo created and performed Bottom? The legend that was Rick Mayall and Adrian Edmondson. Yeah, it was the anniversary of Rick Mayall's passing yesterday. So I've been listening to a few podcasts about that legend. And 10, in which city do Ross and Rachel get married in Friends? Las Vegas. At the end of season 5, is it? They get married in Vegas. So, come on, people. You're feeling very confident. How did you do? How did you do? This is going to be amazing. Am I going to get my first 10s? Yes! Yes! Victory! And now I'm going, I made that round too easy. It's never happening again. Another 9 out of 10. Oh, the Dragon Den man. Yeah, Evan Davis. Seems like a lovely man. Lovely man. 7 for Hoops. 6 for Andy. Well done. Brilliant. Excellent work. Excellent work, my friends. 10 out of 10 for Alan. Loving it. Loving it. But yeah, never making it that easy again. So, your final round this evening was inspired by Mark. And it normally has a theme. And this week's theme is buildings. Yeah, buildings. Yeah. So, question number 1. In which city would you find the tallest building in the world? The Burj Khalifa. In which city would you find the tallest building in the world? The Burj Khalifa. Question number 2. Which building was originally constructed in what was Constantinople as a cathedral, but has also served as a mosque and is now a museum? Which building was originally constructed in what was Constantinople as a cathedral, but has also served as a mosque and is now a museum? And well worth visiting. Number 3, what is the Taj Mahal mainly made of? What is the Taj Mahal mainly made of? material. Question number 4. With 6.5 million square feet of floor space, what is the world's largest office building found in the USA? With 6.5 million square feet of floor space, that is a lot. What is the world's largest office building found in the USA? I'll let you ponder on that one while I finish my beverage. Question number 5. In what year was the Beetham Tower built in Manchester? In what year was the Beetham Tower built in Manchester? Yay. The Beetham Tower. When did it go up? Tallest building outside of London? How mank are you? Or are you just somebody who's made it your home? Question number 6. Barcelona is associated with which architect? Barcelona is associated with which architect? Are we ready? It's a multiple choice question. Number 7. Which of these is the oldest? Is it A, Warwick Castle, B, Exeter Castle, or C, Donington Castle? Which of these is the oldest? A, Warwick Castle, B, Exeter Castle, or C, Donington Castle? Any people who love a castle? Do you know? Can you guess? What do you think? A, B, or C? Question number 8. Yes, it's another multiple choice. What overtook the Great Pyramid at Giza after 3,800 years as the tallest building in the world? Was it A, Lincoln Cathedral, B, the White Heron in Japan, or C, Prague Castle? Which of these, what overtook the Great Pyramid at Giza after 3,800 years as the tallest building in the world? A, Lincoln Cathedral, B, the White Heron in Japan, which is like a palace, or C, Prague Castle? Which one of those man-made structures eclipsed 3,800 years of being the tallest building? That is pretty impressive. I think it's lost as well through weathering and pilfering. It's lost quite a few centimetres, the old pyramid. Question number 9. True or false? The Eiffel Tower is taller in summer. True or false? The Eiffel Tower is taller in summer. And question number 10. Your final question this evening. And of course, yes, it's another multiple choice question. Who are Bella and Bertie? Are they A, the 2 towers of Westminster Abbey, B, the 2 birds on top of the Liver building in Liverpool, or C, the 2 dogs guarding the entrance to Oxford University? Who are Bella and Bertie? Not children's characters, no. Are they A, the 2 towers of Westminster Abbey, B, the 2 birds on top of the Liver building in Liverpool, or C, the 2 dogs guarding the entrance to Oxford University? Huh. The choice is yours. Yes. Bella and Bertie went on a walk on a lovely sunny day. Bella wanted Bertie to go to the stream with her. Yeah, I'm going to write that later. Does anybody need a question repeating at all? Alan, hope it's not a hint we watch too much TV. Well, no, there were some good classics in there. You know, potential younger viewing days and older viewing days is what I went for. Anybody need anything repeating from that final round, or are we all gravy? Are all good? Wait and see if anybody says anything. Everybody all good? I think we're all good. All good for these final answers. I feel like I've whizzed through it tonight. Finishing early. Hope that's okay, guys. I hope that's okay. You know full well I can always waffle a little bit more. So, are we ready for these answers? Yes. Buildings. Round 5. So, number 1. In which city would you find the tallest building in the world? The Burj Khalifa. Dubai. Yes. We all know that, right? Dubai. Doesn't it take something like... I can't remember what I read now. I nearly wrote that question today. They've got like a team of how many people to clean all the windows. It takes 3 days. It's ridiculous. 2. Which building was originally constructed in what was Constantinople and is now Istanbul as a cathedral, but has also served as a mosque and is now a museum? The Hagia Sophia. Or Hagia Sophia. It's beautiful. If you've never been, totally recommend Istanbul. Beautiful building. So much going on in that city. Go to the spice market. Yeah. 3. What is the Taj Mahal mainly made of? Marble. It is a marble building. 4. With 6.5 million square feet of floor space, what is the world's largest office building found in the US of A? It's the Pentagon. The Pentagon. When it was built, it only had 1 elevator, only had 1 lift that only the Defence Secretary could use, and a series of ramps and staircases for everybody else. So they put in more now. 5. In what year was the Beetham Tower built in Manchester? 2004. 2004. 6. Barcelona is associated with which architect? Gaudi. The land of Gaudi. 7. Which of these is the oldest? Warwick, Exeter, or Donington Castle? It's B, Exeter. Built in the 11th century. So there you go. 8. What overtook the Great Pyramid at Giza after 3,800 years as the tallest building in the world? It was A, Lincoln Cathedral. Good old Lincoln. Yeah. Tallest building in the world for a while. 9. True or false? The Eiffel Tower is taller in summer. It's true. Yep. The height of the Eiffel Tower varies by about 15 centimetres across the year, and it's all down to thermal expansion, because obviously it's made of metal. There you go. 10. Who are Bella and Bertie? They are B, the 2 birds on top of the Liver building in Liverpool. The female, Bella, faces the ocean, and good old Bertie faces the land. So there you go. And apparently They were designed by an amazing German man who lived his days during World War II. I think he was already in Britain and he was interned on the Isle of Man during World War II, and he designed them, and they kept it a secret for years and years and years until late into the 20th century because they didn't want people to hate him after the war. Shame that. 7 from Andy. How do we all do? What was your overall score, guys? That was it. How do we all do? What was your full-time score tonight? Should have had some high scores today. 7 out of 10 for Alan. Yes. See, buildings, again, not that bad around, right? Who knew what I could do with a subject title and lots of prompting for quiz questions. A 5 for Laura. That's all right, mate. I think that's pretty good. From a 10 to a 6, 35 out of 50 in total. Brilliant. Amazing. I think normally we average about 26 out of 50. So strong work, people. Strong work. Excellent. Very good. 37 in total. Yes, Alan. 4 out of 10 to 31 out of 50. Alessandra, that's great. And without a beverage. Think of what you could have done with the power of beer. 31 out of 50. Very good. Hoops, 30 in total. Yes, people. Yes. What a strong end to a Wednesday. Very, very happy with that. Very happy with that. So I hope you are too. It's been wonderful to be back in the old chair and chatting to you all. I hope you have a brilliant week. I'm going to be back here next week. We'll see what happens this week, eh? Let's just see what happens. Let's just see. Could be anything. I am all for change. I can tell you that much. Change can be scary, but it can be bloody brilliant in the personal and definitely in the world. It's a pleasure, Alessandra. It's a pleasure, Laws. Thank you so much for joining me. It's nice to know I'm not doing this just for myself. I would. I would. It's a pleasure, Alan. Thank you so much, guys. Please take care of yourselves and the people around you. And stay safe. Follow your instincts and all that. We'll all be good. We'll all get to meet each other soon. That'll be nice, won't it? And in the meantime, yes, I'll be here next Wednesday, and I hope you will be too. Tell your friends about it. Bring people into the fold. It's a pleasure, Tazy. Oh, thank you. I enjoy it too. It's going to be so weird putting faces to names on the other side. But yeah, please take care of yourselves. Go and enjoy. I'm going to go and enjoy the Great British Sewing Bee. I love Joe Lycett. And yeah, hopefully you are going to enjoy the rest of your night. Take care, guys. Thanks. Bye.